Hi everybody, I'm Nathan Watkins. This is my first speech for my Introduction to Speech class. Thank you all for coming, and just bear with me. Alright, have you ever mentally judged someone, maybe by the way they act, by the way they look, by what some other person tells you about them? Today I want to tell you about how I judged some people off my first impressions in my aircraft mechanics class. They were all strangers from different backgrounds and lifestyles. My first day of class, I knew one person out of the 8 in the class. I, in my nature, am very quiet, and I watch people I don't know. And I made a few friends, but I distanced myself away from the people that I thought weren't the kind I should hang around. For example, Cameron, he was an atheist. Mark, he had a history of drugs. John partied and drank. Chris was a womanizer. Hooper was mad at the world. Ed was just along for the ride. And we thought Jeremy was an elf. He's not the baking cookies and making toys kind. He rides a horse in Lord of the Rings, but his horse was a moped. And Mr. Leslie, our instructor, he was a grumpy old man put in a room of teenagers. By the second week of class, I thought I had made all the friends I would. One weekend in Dallas with my parents, we stopped at a small store that sold positive clothing and merchandise. They were selling their new Ultimate Frisbees with their logo on them. Ultimate Frisbee, for the ones who don't know, is just like football, but you play it with a Frisbee. I bought one. I wanted to try the game. I'm not very good at throwing football, but I thought a Frisbee would be easier. The next week, during lunch at school, me and my 2 friends started playing. Didn't go very far. The other people in the class started coming back from lunch, and they saw how we were playing. They wanted to play, so we let them join in. We broke off into 2 teams, and we played for an hour. We started getting along, knowing each other well, and our teacher even let us play the rest of the afternoon. We found out that we had one thing in common that day. We all loved and stunk at Ultimate Frisbee. Through the next 3 semesters, we played Frisbee every chance we'd get. We'd get a break every hour for 10 minutes. We were out there. At lunch, hour-long Ultimate Frisbee game. Mr. Leslie eventually even became our official scorekeeper. I started the semester with a total of 2 friends, but I graduated with 8 brothers. I learned not to judge a book by its cover. I now have some 8 of the closest friends I've ever had, and I talk to at least one of them daily. And now, home with pride, beside plaques, certificates, pictures on Mr. Leslie's wall, there's a Frisbee that's lost its shine, scuffed, cracked down the center, and autographed by the class of 2009. Thank you.